Hello, Jim Howard here in Fort Worth, Texas. Today's date, it is April 10th, 2016. This is just going to be sort of a video blog. I'm not sure. One of these days, I've been doing this for years. One of these days, I'm going to actually have to work up a script. Uh, who's that guy, the raving, that does the rants or whatever? I actually agree with 99% of what he says. He apparently works exactly from a script. Well, maybe he does his thing and then transcribes it, because underneath his videos, he has word for word what was said. I don't have any idea what I'm going to say, but that's just the way I am. As you can see, I'm using my keyboard, the Logitech, and a G710 Plus. Love the keyboard. I'm still using the Logitech G502 mouse. It's okay. Keyboard, 100% happy with it. I'll keep it till it wears out. The mouse, it's a great mouse. It's picked as one of the best or whatever, but I could maybe I'll find something that I like better. I have a bunch of things I need to review. Soldering gun again. It's not a gun, actually. Some binoculars, and if you think I reviewed these before in the past, I did. A different company, but they're the same binoculars. Now, here pretty quick, later, I'm going to review a ultraviolet flashlight. And it's interesting. Now, a lot of you probably had ultrasonic lights in your bedroom or something with posters up or something, so you're familiar with it. I'm not really. And but PET urine detector is one of the things that these people say it does. And I don't know about PET urine, but real urine shows up. Don't ask me how I know. So I'm going to play with it. Operates best in complete darkness. Operate 2 to 3 feet from the surface for optimal stain detection. So I'll be reviewing that before long. You know, I have noticed that, let's see, where is that information here? I've noticed that the number of thumbs up has gone down for my YouTube videos. The number of dislikes has gone up for my videos. Not very much, but up. And the amount of time, which I think is probably stayed about the same as the average, or mean, or whatever the difference is about a little bit over 2 minutes. I think that's with a lot of us. We have sort of a short interest span, or we want something to grab us right away. I should have thrown in some things at the beginning that about sex or something or other, or naked girls or something to keep you watching over 2 minutes, right? And I got sidetracked. Oh, I wanted to mention to you, and thank you again. So far, 22 installs of my Android app, and 9 people have given it a rating of 5 stars. And I really appreciate that, all of you that have done that and that have installed it, and all of you especially that have given it 5 stars, because when I look through apps at the at the Google Play Store, there's a lot of apps there that don't have any installs. There's an awful lot of apps. I can't talk today. That don't have a rating of 5. So I really appreciate what you've done because it's kind of nice if somebody goes there and they see my app and they're going to, hey, Jim, so that's nice of you. All the videos that I run, at the end, there is a little thing that pops up and tells people to go there. And then each time I post a video in the text thing, this is done automatically for me. There's a thing, little line or two in there where you can click and go get it or whatever. That's been there for a little over a month, almost a month and a half, I think. And I'm intending to change it to put, I don't want to keep running the same thing for a month. And I'm happy with this right now. Really appreciate what you did for me. But I want to change that. So I'll get around to putting something else in there, promoting something else or something. So will be changed. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'm still getting the same. Actually, I take in about $20 a month because of YouTube. And I spend $20 a month. I pay $10 a month for Google, what is it? YouTube Red. I pay $10 a month for that. And I pay $10 a month for this service here, which makes it very easy for me to look up data, see how things are going. Like here's I don't think I've ever clicked on this, channel health report. This will give a report on my channel. I've never seen this before, that I don't believe. My channel has got 874,000 views, and I've got 1,550 subscribers. I've made 583 uploads. And here you can see some, it shows that my subscribers are down 41. What else? It shows you the I think these are the, is this for the last, okay, this is for the last 30 days. A video I ran of the pill cutting thing to show you how the pill cutter works or whatever. That's like getting the most views. And then the keyboard I did, Red Dragon keyboard, is doing well. The Sadie's A6 headset, oil diffuser. It's interesting, that the demographics, 83% men viewing, and only 16.4% women. Now, in the early days before the World Wide Web was invented in 1995, back in the old days of the bulletin board system, back in when I started in 1982 or whatever, when people dialed into my system at 300 baud and then 1200 baud and whatever, it was extremely rare for a woman or a girl to ever log in. They just didn't do it. They were all, young guys. I was even almost young back then. And if a girl did log in or something, it was just the systop would jump. If a female logged in, a systop would jump into the chat mode and scare the hell out of them. I heard that would jump in and say, "Hi, how are you?" Whatever. And also when we had multi-chat where other chat, people, they would. But things should be. How come I'm only getting 17% females watching my videos? I guess I'm not doing anything that they're interested in. This is something that these people contacted me, wanted me to review their product here. And I thought it would be pretty interesting to review. I did answer them back. I don't think they sent me a code. I get so many requests for things. I don't think they sent me a code, so I don't think I'll be getting it to review. I didn't contact them, they contacted me. So, I want to go to YouTube. Because I mentioned watching YouTube. Moving slow. That's because I'm using TubeBuddy. I spend some $10 a month for that, so I don't make anything. Come on, what's going on here? I'll just do this. I'll just do. No, I'll do this. And go to YouTube. Now see if she shows up. Anyway, I found a interesting female truck driver. Okay, well, now she's not showing up. Anyway, I found a female truck driver. She drives one of the big rigs, and she has a camera pointing out, and she, I don't see it showing up now. So, and she doesn't just make a video of, out the windshield. She makes a video back of herself, sometimes. And then when she gets out of the truck to hook it up or to inspect it or put fuel in it or whatever, and it's really, interesting. And I think she's been doing it for about a year from the number of videos that she has. What else is going on? My knee has been really, I think I'd have to start using a cane, I think. My knee has just in such bad, it makes life so difficult. I see my eye doctor, I've never seen him before. I haven't had my eyes examined or anything in probably 10 years or something. And with diabetes, you're supposed to have your eyes checked, I think for sure, at least once a year. Diabetes is a leading cause of blindness. So I'm going to have my eyes seen the 25th of this month. I'm not looking forward to that. I just don't. Can't stand anybody anything getting close to my eyes. There's no way I could have ever wore contact lenses. So I have to say, I'm not looking forward to that, but it's going to be on the 25th of this month. I guess I better bring this to a close. My daughter Hillary, who I'll mention again, is visiting from Sweden. And there were so many things that needed to be done here. She has stayed a while and hasn't returned yet to Sweden. We have kittens on her patio that she is going to make sure she finds homes for. Had some problems with a family member not taking his medication that he needs to be taken. And if you watch my videos and read my blog, you have a little bit of an idea what's going on. And I couldn't in the past do anything at all with him. I threatened him. I pleaded. I begged. I tried to bribe him. Everything. No success. He stopped taking his medicine a while back when she was here, and she went over and got him to start taking his medication, and she goes over every day and makes sure he takes his medication, and he waits for her to come over, and then he takes his medication in front of her. I mean, Hillary has been remarkable. It's sort of strange. And she's been helping Darlene, and she's cleaned this place and done all kinds of things. And back when I forget when my mother passed away. When my mother came down with Alzheimer's, Hillary volunteered to move in with her. And Hillary took care of my mother when she had Alzheimer's. And so it's kind of strange. I have 4 kids. You have, children that are all different, and sometimes you have one that you worry about an awful lot, and that's one that surprises you with her compassion and caring and things that she does, and just surprises the heck out of you sometimes. Never can tell. Anyway, that's what I was going to say too. Hillary's also been helping me out. My health has been, my knee is a problem now. Weakness. I mean, total weakness. Just, I have I reviewed it, and it turned out great. One of those grab sticks for picking stuff up. I would be lost without that. Bending over is agony. Just stooping down to plug, I don't even want to stoop down to get something out of the icebox. I have to do those things, but I mean, Hillary will come in if she sees me doing something. She'll come in and unplug something, and plug it in for me, or all that type of stuff. So, my vision it's been that way a while. It's blurry. Not as bad right now. I took a little short nap, and I found out, and that's probably what it is, reading something on diabetes, since I was diagnosed about a month or 2 ago with it, that the cornea or your eyes or whatever, that's the last thing or the slowest thing to respond to a changing in your blood sugar. And so apparently that's what's going on with that. Because I wondered in the past, I'd go into McDonald's or someplace to buy something, which somebody with McDonald's or with diabetes probably shouldn't. I didn't have diabetes. Well, didn't have it diagnosed then. But I'd go in and I wouldn't be able to read the menu up there. Go to the grocery store and I couldn't. And then, go back the next week and I could read the ingredients and I could read the things. So apparently that's the diabetes, and then when the blood sugar changes, your body does different things because of that. And the human body is a remarkable engine, but the eyes or whatever are slow to respond to the change. Guess that's all I wanted to mention this before I go. I noticed, like I said, the thumbs down are a little bit more. I'm not sure. I wish I could. I don't know if I can do that or not. I wish I could make when I upload an Amazon review to YouTube, I put it in a folder for just Amazon reviews, but I think it still shows. I wish I could put it so it doesn't get flagged to you people. But on the other hand, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you do. I don't put all of the Amazon reviews here. I try to put the ones that I think that I see something that's really interesting, something that you'll be interested in. But I do think that one of the things I do want to do, which I've said in the past, is tell some stories which are real, about things in the past and put them out there. I mean, I can talk about murder and all kinds of stuff. I want to put those things on. I've been thinking of having it at the end of, make a video on something, and then have it at the end. But I think that's a bad mistake because then I never know where they are. And I think it'd be better to actually have it on a specific, subject. And I've a few times talked a little bit about, I talked about the shooting a little tiny bit of Dan, a security officer I worked with, and the shooting and killing of John Galegas, a security officer I worked with. But I think it'd be better, and of course there's other things I'm going to talk about, but I think it'd be better to have them on one specific and then subject. And then two, I thought, okay, I'll just do the things as they pop in my mind. Then I thought, no, I should do it chronologically, and I should start, I was born on a rainy day, whatever. But that would be really boring for those years. I think what I'm going to do is just do them. I'm going to do them in chronological order, but I'm going to start when the first one will be, when I started working at St. Joseph Hospital Security, 1972. And then that will be one video or maybe two videos, and then I'll move on to, and then I'll go back and cover when I worked as a welder. I had several near misses where almost killed on the job. I had my head split open one time. But I'll cover those too, but I think I'm going to start with, and I'm going to limit it. Why am I going to be doing videos when I can't even talk? But going to bring this to a conclusion. If you have any ideas, comments, or suggestions, you've been doing real good at commenting. Joe and all the rest of you, Beverly, everybody, thank you very much. Thanks for watching. And